Minecraft. I'm here to make a mob grinder. I said I was going to make one in the earlier video showing you how to make a soul cage and soul shard. Also English speaking. Materials you will need is something to build it out of. I built it out of this. Iron spike, soul cage, soul shard, a conveyor belt, whichever colour, hopper, and one of these. A chest. You can only do something to be on mods that have these in them, obviously. Here, this is pre-done. It's best if you're going to do one like this in the open to have a too thick wall, or else it may spawn on the outside. You can have a roof. With Endermen, which it does work, it's best to have as high as an Enderman that can stand on top of the spawner, which will be placed here. This is what it should look like. Just place a crystal chest here, and start with the hoppers. I filled the crystal shard up earlier, and just to check it works, just chuck a hopper in it, and there we go. Let's just build this up a little further. So yeah, you may want it two blocks thick, or else it will spawn on the outside, which will be a pain in the neck, and will probably end up with you getting killed. Which is a bit of it, which, as I said, is a nuisance. It's a good way of getting mob items such as ender pearls and creeper dust and bones and bows as well. Sometimes those little bags you get. You can place one on top of this. I usually have it facing that way. These two facing that way. I'm using green because it's a creeper one I'm doing right now. Just place these like this. And then again, I'm still probably doing this the wrong way myself, but not really a right way at all. Row bricks along here, and then spikes along there, and there you go. The grinder. It doesn't take much to make these. These are just steel and hang on a sec. Hang on. These are basically just hang on a sec. This here. These are just made by this. It takes a bit of iron, but can you do? Hoppers, really easy. Soul shards, I showed you in the video. Soul cage, just that. As I said, creepers. Yes, they're being grinded. It also has some of these in there. So leave it a bit and you'll get a lot of creepers. There's a reason it's like this, so when they spawn on that they don't get stuck there. Because that has happened. And put them that way so they end up going to the side and down, die. And also on top of the thing. You can also do it with Endermen as well, and they don't spawn off. They don't teleport off either. As you can see, they're just there. Yes. Great way of getting ender pearls. And creeper heads. Hi guys. So yeah, interesting way of making a mob spawner. It doesn't take much, it's fairly quick and easy. But then again, you can get hurt by these, so don't go treading on them. or going into here with the mobs, because you cannot jump when you're on the conveyor belts. They'll put it this way, if you die, all your stuff will get put in here. Creeper heads, creeper powder. I'm not going to call it gunpowder because it isn't, it's creeper powder. Or creeper dust. Well then, that's that. Fairly simple, easy to make. It doesn't have to be made out of this. It can be made out of wood, it can be made out of dirt. Just don't make it out of water. That'd be weird. The mobs that can't really be put in it would be the spiders. Right, I got a mouse again weird. It's like spiders and pigs. Because I guess they can go in, they just probably end up. They're always. No, a sec. Pigs. Spiders might be able to be done, but I always worry about them climbing up the walls and not going in. I'm not really put a pig in. Nah, doesn't work with pigs. They just go underneath it. Like cow as well. Huh, cold cow. Nah, a normal one would be nice. Cows are slightly bigger than, taller than the average pig, so yeah, they'll be killable. Pigs, on the other hand, just get in your way. So yeah, interesting way of making a mob grinder. Also works with the nether mods, the nether mobs as well, such as the blaze. I've got a blaze farm on one of the saves of mine. Anyway, here you go. Interesting way of making a mob grinder. Die, creepers. All the time you've blown up and ruined all my stuff. Serves you right. Goodbye.